Okay, I'm back. I'm set up on this hole. Hopefully you can see it well. It's a little bit of a task for me to video this by myself and get in there and work on this hole at the same time, but I think it'll work out all right. So like I said before I left, I want to demonstrate the versatility of what you can do. It's not just cutting a seat. If it's a production and you're just going to do a valve job and move to the next hole and hit the seat and move to the next hole, hit the seat, that's fine. I've already put some hardened exhaust seats in this. This head's been resurfaced. I've already cut some holes, so I already know my numbers. I have a depth gauge set. I already know my numbers that I'm trying to hit. With my bowl cut, I got a cutter set up to do the bowl. I think you can see it. I got another cutter set up to do the chamber. And I got another cutter set up to hit the seat. This is a 5-angle seat cutter. This is a single angle with a radius chamber. And this is a 3-angle bowl cutter. Now what I do to set up my bowl cutter is I use this tool from Goodson, this setup micrometer from Goodson Tools with a pilot, and you put I don't know what it's set to now, but it's not. I take, if I want 90%, which I do in this case, I brought 90% of the head, my choke pinch point. I want 90% of my valve head diameter. It's a 202 valve, so it's 1 8 18. So I had this set for 1 8 18, and then what I'll do is, like I said, I don't know where it's at, but because I have a 90 on this cutter, I'll roll it out to 1 8 18, and then I'll until it just touches, and that's how I set my my choke with my bowl cut. And I do that, so you really should have a setup micrometer, and this particular one I got from Goodson, and it works well. I don't know how you really do it with I don't know, it'd be more difficult with the ones with the pointers on it and whatnot. So anyway, so here I am, I'm set up. I got all my stuff set up. I kind of know the numbers I want to hit. Now, I'm hitting all my valve, my free drop, which is the distance from the deck to the highest point of the valve. I already know I need to be 20 in the hole to make it the same as all the rest of them, and all these are 20 in the hole. And so I'm gonna bring it in until the seat comes in, and then I'm gonna stop and I'll fine tune it after that. But I just want to show you how quick you can go from a chamber cut and a bowl cut and a seat cut all in one shot. And let me see if I can roll over to this other seat that I've already cut. So I'm going to scooch over here, and you can see I've already done this seat with all what I was just talking about. There's a chamber cut, seat cut, bowl cut. You can see here this black line in here. That's the 90 on my bowl cutter, and then this particular one is a 90 into a 70. I have a couple different bowl cutters. I have a 3-angle, and then this is my 2-angle. For this particular application, I'm obviously using the 2-angle. I got the 90 into the 70. So again, this 90, this black ring is my choke, 1 8 18 on a 202 valve. So I'm going to come back over here and try to show you. See a close-up. It's just, sorry about that. All right. It's just kind of a regular old who knows valve job from however when it was done. So let's roll. So I'm going to turn my machine on, and I'm just going to cut. I got to lock it in gear first. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. So I'm going to start with my ball cut. Predetermined number on that to know where to bring it to, so that's what I'm doing. I'm watching my gauge. You can't see it. I'm watching my gauge as I cut. I hit my number. cut. Gotta come in slow when you hit this chamber if you're taking a good whack at it, which I am. And just let it do its thing, let it get going. Slow, I meant feed rate. I didn't change the RPM. I meant when you first come into that chamber with your feed rate, when you're feeding down, touching off, be careful. Now I'm eyeballing this. I know kind of where I want to clean. So that's clean to where I want it. Now I'm going to come in with my seat cutter. And I won't do my finish seat. Alright, my seat's in. I won't do my finish seat that quick. I'm just bringing it in until I get my initial seat. That was a fairly quick, I was turning that thing pretty quick. So, sorry about that, I kicked the stand. So you can see, scooch over a little if I can, sorry to wiggle you around. You can see I got a chamber cut. This one, because of casting, it's a factory casting, and they're all different, so it didn't clean up quite as well as the other one. And I got my initial seat in to check it, and you can see that thing's bouncing. That's a pretty concentric seat right there. I don't know where it is. I'm going to check it with my deck bridge. As I said, just to kind of give you a close-up how I check it with my deck bridge, I'm going to set it on my deck, and then I'm going to roll it over on my X, and my Y, and then and that's it until I get to my highest point on the valve. I'm going to sweep the X and the Y until I hit the highest point on my valve, and when I get to my number, that's it. But you can see how I just came in there, all that cutting. I mean, just like that. That's the versatility of what you can do with this system on a vertical mill. I don't know that you can do tool changes and all that quick on a seat and guide machine. But so that's it. A competition valve job on a vertical mill with the easy rollover system. Got the new rollover fixture, the digital level, and the new center finder, patent pending on all this stuff. So this system is patent pending. It's that good of a setup. It's now that I've gotten the speed, always had the accuracy. Now that I've gotten the speed of a seat and guide machine, I figured I'm gonna go for the patent pending deal on this. But that's about it, and hope you enjoyed the video.